Hi, welcome back to our trading futures on Binance. In this episode, we are going to look at the two main types of wallets under the futures tab in the Binance app. So still navigate to where you see the bottom there, the futures there, and then at the top there, we see the two main tabs. In fact, the types of wallets in the futures tab. At the top there, we see USD into bracket S-M. Then the second one is Coin-M. Right. For simplicity, with the S in circle, I am just going to refer to it as at S, right? For simplicity, and then the Coin-M, that will be it. Now, for the beginners of the series, I'm trying as much as possible to avoid technicality. But it seems in this video, I have no option than to try and then still be talking about technicality. But don't worry, if you are not getting the full concept of it, try as much as possible to use the YouTube feature or functionality of the subtitle. Try. I hope it will capture my diction very well. Else, I might be able to edit this video, right? I can't promise you, edit it and then activate with the subtitle. Else, you have to be pausing or listen very attentively to these terms. It's very, very important, especially for beginners. So we are going to address USD at S-M and then the Coin-M. Now, before we go there, I think there are some key terms that I need to address because I'll be using them from time to time, which are collateral, and then the second one is settlement. So you have to understand it. Even though they are very basic, you would still have to understand them and then apply them in these types of wallets. So the first one is what is a collateral? So collateral, wait a minute. So now, a collateral is an asset that a borrower offers to a lender to secure a loan or transaction. Right. It serves as a form of protection for the lender, as it reduces the risk of loss if the borrower cannot repay or fulfill their obligation. Now, collateral can take various forms, such as cash, properties, stocks, or other valuable assets. So, for example, in a loan, if you take a loan against your car, the car serves as collateral. So, if you default on the loan, the lender can repossess your car to recover the loan amount. So I hope you understand. So let's apply this in trading. So in trading, collateral is the amount a trader must keep in their account. The amount the trader must keep in the account to support their position in case of losses. You understand? So you can pause the video and then listen to this very carefully. Right? So this will be better understood when we talk about margin. You write margin and margin level and those types. So basically, just take it from this point of view. So the collateral is what you have to have. It's like you are going to the bank to take a loan. Normally, you have to go with another form of asset or property to gain that. In case you default, they will take that your property. So basically, that's what it means. So if you are going to trade, you can't trade with a zero account. You understand? So basically, take it from this picture. You can't enter a trade or a transaction when you have nothing. So you should go with something, better trade. You go with this, then you receive that. So that is the idea. So what you go with is what called the collateral. Now, let's move on to the opposite side of this bargain, which is the settlement. So in the case of bank, you give them that and then they give you what you want. So the settlement is the process of finalizing a transaction where the ownership of an asset is transferred from one from one party to another. It involves the payment and transfer of securities or other assets to complete a trade or transaction. Settlement ensures that both parties in a transaction fulfill their obligations. For example, in securities trading, let's see, after a stock is bought, the settlement process finalizes the transfer of money and shares between buyer and seller. So let's move to, in terms of what, futures trading. Now, settlement may involve cash or the physical delivery of an asset, right? Depending on the type of contract and then settlement terms. So let's see in summary, based on just collateral and then settlement. So collateral is security to back a loan or transaction. That's all. And then settlement is the completion of a transaction, transferring ownership and payment. So I think you will be good to go. You have this basic understanding. So now let's move back to the main purpose or the agenda of this video, where we talk about the types of what the wallets under the futures tab. So the USD at S, and then the coin-M. So we are going to look at that. Now, these two wallets on Binance serve different purposes for futures trading, and they vary in terms of the collateral used and how profits and losses are managed. So you understand that. Now, let's look at the USD at S-M, what it means. So we are going to look at it from three key points. We will talk about in terms of collateral, we'll talk about profit and losses calculation, and then we'll talk about it from contracts perspective. So under each of these two, we will tackle three key points: collateral, two, profit and loss calculation, and then we'll talk about contracts. Right. So now from one for USD at M, 1 point, which is the collateral. Now this account uses USD stable coins, right? For collateral, this account uses USD stable coins such as USDT or BUSD. So B is buoyed with the Binance a native asset as collateral. So for this particular first item or the first wallet on this interface, right, in terms of collateral, is saying that it uses USD stable coins. And which are they? We talk about the USDT, right? USDT is a stable coin, or the BUSD as collateral. So it means that if you want to trade in this particular wallet, this is what the collateral that you should have. You should have a stable USD as your collateral, as your amount or as your asset to initiate the process of trading futures, right? So conveniently, I think most of us use the USD at the M. Now, don't worry, we have pros and cons. I think the benefits to these types. Now, let's move to the point 2, which talks about the profit and loss calculation. Now, all profits and losses are settled in the stable coin. So the stable coin, which is the USDT, right? So if you trade with this wallet, your profit and losses are all calculated in the USDT. So this is what you receive as your reward, the type of asset that you receive as your reward. Now I'm going to move back a bit. The collateral also, you understand. So the collateral you have that as your assets. Now let's move to the third item, still under the USD at S-M futures. Now we were talking about contracts. Now these are linear contracts. Don't worry, we will talk about the different types of contracts. But for now, just take this information. So contracts, now these are linear contracts, which means each contract tracks the price movement. They track the price movements of the asset directly in dollar terms. You understand? So for example, if you use like a BTC stroke USDT pair, will show gains or losses in USDT. So it means that the same assets, what you initiated with, is going to give you that. You understand? And basically, it's a stable coin that you have to use. So collateral, you use that, your profit to get that in that asset, and then the contract to, for example, if you trade the BTC stroke the USDT pair, all the gains will be what? Shown in what? The USDT. Right. Now let's see the importance. Now, or yes, for practice. Now, it is ideal for traders who want a more stable, right? Who want a more stable, predictable settlement currency like the USDT, as it minimizes currency risk in your holdings, since stable coins are pegged to the USDT, the USD. Let me explain this from the layman perspective. So you see, when you say a stable coin, it means that whatever asset, how much you bought or how much you have in your wallet, or how much you are receiving from that transaction or trading is going to be the same amount upon settlement. You understand? So USDT does not depreciate. Let me put it that way, right? It doesn't depreciate. So whatever, how much you got, it doesn't fluctuate. Let me put it that way. Let me use the technical term. It doesn't fluctuate. You see, cryptocurrencies fluctuate. They go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's what they do. But when it comes to USDT, or better still, the fiat, if you have two USDT in your Binance account, it's the same thing. Until you do a conversion or a swap to another asset, the value of USDT is the same thing. Don't worry yourself with the inflation and then that. No, with the USDT, keep your understanding to that. The USDT is the same thing in your wallet. Unless you swap or you convert, the value of USDT is the same. So that is what it means. So with the let me say this. So with the USD at SM, that is what you receive. They are stable coins. So whatever you get at the end of the transaction is the same thing. So let's see. Let's get more understanding when we use the word, the coin -M. Now we are going to look at it again from collateral, profit and loss calculations, and then we move to what the contracts. Now, collateral. This account uses cryptocurrencies like BTC or Ethereum as collateral. So it means that to engage in this transaction or trade, you should have a cryptocurrency as your asset. Either any of the cryptocurrencies that you know. So basically, let's stick to BTC and then Ethereum. You should have this as your settlement. Now, I will clear some confusion when we move forward about this type. I know someone may think, so if I don't have a BTC, then I can't trade BTC stroke USDT. Is that what you are telling me? No, that is not the case. You can still trade. I will explain to you later. So now let's move on to the profit and loss calculation. I think you are getting the picture. Now, profits and losses are settled in the cryptocurrency itself, right? So BTC or Ethereum, that's what you're going to receive because you initiated that, the transaction or the trading with this cryptocurrency. Now let's move to the contracts. These are inverse contracts. Don't worry, meaning they are denominated in the cryptocurrency itself. So, for instance, if you trade BTC stroke USDT, the margin and P&L would be settled in BTC. It's as simple as that. Now, let's see for practice. Now, it is ideal for traders who want to hold and accumulate more of a specific cryptocurrency, as profits are added to your crypto holdings directly. Right. So now let's move to the summary. You get it better. Now in summary, USD at S-ERM wallets keep things stable by using stable coins as collateral and for settlement, while coin-ERM wallets allow you to accumulate the cryptocurrency you are trading. Listen, you are trading, making them more volatile, but also potentially more rewarding if the crypto's value increases. So what it means that cryptocurrency, the price is not stable. They go up and down, like I was saying. So as you are trading the futures, the reward or the losses that you are getting or gaining are being calculated in that cryptocurrency. But bear in mind, the cryptocurrency value or price is not going to wait for you because you are trading, right? It will still be calculated. So upon reception, if you at the end of the trade, the value of the BTC is going up, then you get it. So it's like a two-edged sword, right? Now, in the same way, if it doesn't go well or the value decreases, it is going to affect you. So it means that you could be profitable at the end of what the trading, right? But the value that you get may be reduced. So that is why you have to understand these things. So you have to be very patient. I know some of you may be asking or wishing that I just move into what? Doing the demonstration. But bear in mind, if it were left with the demonstration, I could do a single video and I could just enter a trade, and that'll be all for the whole series, right? So thank you very much for watching. In the next video, in fact, I will try to introduce the concepts and then maybe explaining the terms and then the technicality, right? So, and for the record, I have a lot on my hands, so maybe each day I may produce or do at least 2 videos. If I have more time on my hands, I will do more. So just be practicing, and then I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.